welcome back, Beauty Boss Girl. April here today, gonna kind of chat a little bit more with talking about beauty pro tips. Today's topic is going to be beauty ring lights. I want to kind of touch a little bit on what I sort of go into about understanding the purpose of the ring light, why they're so important to work with. If you don't have one as a beauty pro, you need to just stop watching this tape right now and go get one. This light is crucial to your business in so many ways. It's crucial on event day, and it's crucial for even just posting your images and all of the photographs that you capture. You need them to be done through this light to really have a professional images that you want to come through on the screen. So you guys hear me talk a lot about, education is key when we're as far as in regards to talking to our clients and, really kind of delivering that, delivering a lot of information so they understand the hows to and why of what we're doing here. So education is key. It's crucial. The more the client understands things, the easier it is to close them, which at the end of the day, that is the end game, right? And that's the result we're looking to achieve, is to get more bookings. So today's quick pro tip is going to be on the ring light. So I'm gonna give a little education today on the purposes of the ring light, why we use it, how I explain to my customers, what they're for, and how it's gonna help you in your business. So step number one, what I'd like to talk about is, the first most important thing about this ring light is the fact that, it's going to allow you to see everything that you need to see come through on your client's skin before you're about to work on them. And this is huge. You need to know, what exactly am I color correcting? What type of skin conditions and issues are you, needing to address? Texture issues, and how to balance and blend all of those colors properly. So if you can't see and you're working in a shaded, room or atmosphere, then the truest pigment and quality of the quality of the light is not going to be there to get you the end result that you need. So that's step number one, is just really make sure that you understand that through this ring light is going to get you to see everything you need to see on the client's skin. Okay. Step number two, when you do photograph the client at the end for the end result and you reveal any images to this client, it's going to allow the client to see all the true colors that you used on her skin. There's not going to be any questioning, what type of colors were you using? Did you use, a rose gold on her eyes, or was that more of a bronze? What type of color blush do you have on? What kind of color highlighter did you use? None of those questions are going to be there because it's all going to come straight through the camera lens. All right. And also, for me, I use my images rather than, I used to use a color profile early on when I started, and I would write down, what did I use on the eyes? What did I use on the cheeks? What did I use on the lips? Those are super helpful. If you all are starting out in this business, I definitely encourage color profiles and have the checklist. I'll have that available so you can see what I'm talking about, for you to be able to log all of the client's products and the way that you applied them to their face so that you remember what to do on wedding day. Okay. But the ring light, when I'm talking about photographs and taking those photos, what I do now, I don't need those color profiles anymore, because through my lens, my eye has just become so trained. I know the products that I use. So when I take a photo of a client, just by seeing that photograph, even if it's 6 months, a year down the road later, I know exactly what colors I used on that client's face, because the ring light allows all of the truest form of the pigmentation to come through. So that's step number two, is just, why the ring light is so important. Okay. And then finally, it's important to know, and also have your client know, make sure you're telling them and educating them that, listen, on wedding day, or the day of your photo shoot, if you're doing, a run through for a photo shoot coming up, the photographers that work with us on these different events, they shoot through very similar lighting. So you have it's about, I want to say 90% on point as far as what comes through our lens with how the client is going to photograph on the event day. So I think that this is like huge to be able to explain and deliver to the client and let them know, hey, especially if it's a bride, right? Because that bride, she's booking you based on understanding that the look you create on the trial day is what you're going to do on the wedding day. So how awesome is it to be able to have that look come through on the camera and take a couple pics for her and say, listen, you have these photos, this is how you're going to photograph on your wedding day, and be able to like explain that to her. I feel like that is such a huge selling point in regards to this ring light. So again, those are a few key points on, just what the ring light is here for. It's not, obviously we all know it makes everything look pretty, right? But there's a lot more involved in that, okay? I'll do a quick little demo too, just on, lighting in general, so that you guys can kind of really understand what this light does. If you look at me here, I'm coming through super clear on the lens, but the minute you take that light off, watch what happens. Okay, so you're basically going to see, I can see it right here. I've got shadows cast on my forehead. I have shadows coming through down here, and I even have shadows coming through in this area. That is from natural lighting, because I don't have the best lighting in here. It's not awful. I've definitely worked in some venues that have way worse lighting than this, but it's not ideal. I mean, in comparison to this, there I am. Now you see me. You see everything on my face. So this is why this is so huge. If you are a beauty pro in this industry that is really wanting to grow and build a successful brand, you need this light, okay? So I hope that these tips have helped you maybe kind of wrap your head. Maybe I've pointed out a couple things that you might not have really thought about, or maybe you just didn't think it was important to explain to your clients, but maybe now I've made you think oh, hey, the way she says that and how she delivers that to her clients, I understand how that can make the client feel so much more at ease during the trial appointment. I see how that can help the client gain trust and understand that I have just a deeper level of knowledge in knowing how she's going to need to be photographed on her wedding day and how to make sure those looks come through. So I don't know, maybe there are things that I'm saying that are just helping kind of spark the connectors in your brain, that are just going to help you add to what you're already doing, and I hope that is the case. If you don't have a beauty light, or if you do and you're not happy with yours, if you're wanting to see what I use, I definitely will put the link below of the exact ring light that I purchased, okay? I got mine through Amazon, so super easy, but I'll make that available for you. You can click the link below if you want to see exactly which beauty ring light I have. So again, I hope that what I've said has been super helpful. You can take from this and use it and grow. Thank you guys. I love you all so much. Until next time.